Welcome back to Cinema Geeks, guys. Today, we are going to be talking about... Let's talk about Spiderman in the MCU and the future of the MCU without Spider-Man. Alright, so breaking news today, Spider-Man is being pulled from the MCU. So,
damn, man.
So MCU can't use Spider-Man anymore. I don't know much about it, but what does that mean? Where are we gonna go from here? He just revealed himself as Peter Parker in the world.
He didn't even reveal it. It was just dropped to the world.
It was just dropped to the world, and they're just gonna push down and sweep that underneath the carpet, the rug, the mat.
So rumor has it though that Sony and Disney failed to negotiate a new Spider-Man movie, but the Spider-Man character is still up for negotiation.
Wait, so you think they're gonna be able to just keep Peter Parker in their other, like in other movies, like Peter Parker will show up in probably the next Avengers,
like
whatever,
Iron Man, yeah,
Earth centered movie they're gonna have. He's gonna be in there.
Even be in cosmic movies.
You think that's what's gonna happen?
If they're unable to get another movie done, then they're gonna handle Spider-Man the way they handle Hulk, the way they handled Robert Downey Jr. after his...
Wait, is that the problem
contract.
with Hulk? Is that why there's not another Hulk movie? Because someone else owns Hulk rights?
No, I don't think
okay.
so. Oh, I do think Sony owns the rights.
Sony owns Hulk too? You think?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 60% sure.
But damn, like they were making Peter Parker, Spider-Man, to be like the Earth-centered new Iron Man hero. Like he was gonna be like the hero on Earth. So like they were centering everything around him, sort of like to take up the mantle for Tony Stark. So like, man, what does this mean?
Oh yeah, Universal owns Hulk.
Universal owns Hulk?
Yeah.
Oh, so you think that's why they're not making any actual Hulk movies?
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell is Universal else? What else are they doing though? They're not doing anything with it. Unlike how Sony actually is still making like Spider World or oriented shit, whereas Universal I don't think is really doing anything with.
Yeah, I don't get it. I feel as though this is bad decision. Like these negotiations had to happen at least for the fans of both franchises. If you don't have Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, are you gonna make another Spider-Man that's gonna be in the Venom universe, the Carnage universe?
I'm not gonna front. Venom was cool to watch, but like overall, Venom was trash to me. I mean, no offense to Tom Hardy or anything like that, but like, I don't care about Venom without Spider-Man. Who cared about that? I just want to go see it for the effects, I guess.
I mean,
I don't really care to see it. I don't know. I know they're trying to do the whole sequel to Venom with Carnage and all that shit too, and it's just like I don't know.
Now you may have the ability to put Spider-Man in there.
It's not gonna be the same. Sony, you are destroying something. I don't know what was going on in that meeting. It was probably like the Sony execs in there, and you had the Disney execs in there, and they were probably like having a who has the biggest dick contest in there or some shit, and it was just each other like, my dick is bigger than yours. No, my dick is bigger than yours. And then they just walked away, and they were just like, yeah, we're gonna see whose dicks are bigger, and it's just gonna show. I don't know.
It is gonna show in the long run. I don't know if Sony knows
has
this.
a small dick.
Yeah, I don't know if Sony knows this, but Disney is making big boy moves, man.
I know, man. Like, oh, damn, yo.
You should have moved with the Titan, B. When he zigged, you should have zigged too instead of zagging, because now your ass is left in the past.
I know what we gonna do.
I just can't imagine not seeing Tom Holland in the next Marvel entry. Like, that's just gonna be weird.
Why, Sony? Why do you have to take all that is good in the world? Now we're just left with Trump.
Like, Far From Home solidified the fact that Marvel really got Spider-Man right.
Yep. No one had any complaints. Sony, check your freaking the hell was the movie we were just talking about with Tom Hardy?
So,
Venom. Check your Venom Rotten Tomato score, and now compare that to Spider-Man 2 score. Check your... Well, damn, I can't comment. Spider-Verse was a dope movie, but it's a cartoon. But it's still a dope movie. I give you that. I give Sony that for Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And they gave us Miles Morales on big screen. So okay,
and they gave us that. They gave us the first Spider-Man ever. So I'll give... that's good, too.
If you guys want to go ahead and attempt to make a Miles Morales live-action movie, Sony...
No, please. No.
I would be fine if they attempted that.
I would not be fine
But I don't care, because if they do fail, MCU is going to pick it up and do better. It's like...
I don't know if they can with the way these rights go. Sony may just be like, oh, we messed up, this is in the vault.
I mean, you know, every time Sony messes up, MCU comes in and be like, yo, you know, y'all fucked up, so let us take it over. That's what happened. And I feel like that's what happened with this meeting. They was like, oh, we're up for another negotiation meeting. You know, last time our shit all got hacked. And then MCU and Disney, where they were just like the big guys, they were like, yeah, let's get you back up. We got you from here. We just we didn't have no leverage in it, so we had to let them take it. So this time, we're gonna show them our dicks, and they're gonna look at our dicks and be like, whoa, those are big. I feel like that's what he went in. Like whoever went in to negotiate Sony was like mad hype. They was hype. They just came off for the Spider-Verse win. They got a fucking Academy for that shit. They were probably just mad hype. They was like, no, we own the rights to this. It's going to be like 90-10. Us 90, MCU Disney 10.
I feel as though that is just so stupid.
Like, it is stupid, but...
There's so much money to be... Like, Spider-Man made, what, $1.1 billion? You mean you're not okay with $500 million? And Marvel was the people who financed this? Produced it?
They're not.
Kevin Feige was the producer of Far From Home, bringing in $1.1 billion, and you're not happy with $500 million?
They're not.
Man. Sure, I know you want the whole $1 billion, but...
They want all of it.
Clearly, you can't handle it by yourself.
They want
Andrew
all of that
Garfield, do I gotta talk to y'all about that? I gotta remind you about Amazing Spider-Man? Y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, you saw that?
The Jamie Foxx, what was his character? Electro,
yeah.
Yo, his guy was terrible, bro. Jamie Foxx probably doesn't even like talk about that movie.
Exactly.
He probably asked him like, yo, I liked you in Amazing 2.
You mean Django? Yeah, I like me in Django too. Yeah.
He probably's like, I never did a Spider-Man movie. He probably freaking denies he did a Spider-Man movie. Yo.
He's like the other black guy who can say, you talk about Chris Tucker?
Oh,
what?
Man.
Huh? Eddie Murphy?
Sony,
no, that wasn't me, B.
Please, Sony, please go back to the meeting with Disney and just work this out and keep Disney in the MCU, you know? And, yo, you guys are going to make money, all right? So don't worry.
I could, like, there's so much money to be made from Spider-Man, it's ridiculous. And coming off of the hype of Far From Home, I could imagine the toys that you guys could sell.
Yes. Merchandising.
Video games.
I don't know how their contracts are worked out. I feel like they would be getting the merchandising on the back end of the merchandising.
Sony? But I feel as though they still got to split it with Marvel because Spider-Man is still a Marvel property. Right? Yeah,
but true. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know how it works out then. I don't know.
At the end of the day, Stan Lee was the one collecting all of the checks, finessing everyone. Damn.
Was he?
He had to be finessing everybody. Because they were all just using his shit.
Good for him if he was. All I know is I want to see Spider-Man 3. What was it supposed to be called? What's the working title of it?
There's
Not Home. I feel like I've seen... It must have been like fan art or something. Where they
Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man
Far From Home. And it was something about Not Like Home. Something like that. I forgot what the working title was.
Really Far From Home?
Nah, it was something like... Home was in there, but it was like maybe like doesn't feel like home, something like that. It was
doesn't feel like home.
Something I don't know, something like that.
Or Spider-Man Homebound.
Homebound? Nah, he's already home. He's fucked.
Nah, because they could do something where instead of just releasing Amazing Spider-Man 3, they have like Avengers 4 or some shit, and then at the end of Avengers 4, the next Spider-Man entry is Spider-Man Homebound. See, yo, come hire me, Marvel. Come hire me, Sony, because Sony, you can't do it by yourself. You need another hand, okay? I will function as that.
Damn,
Please.
I just want to see where that story went with the world knowing he's Peter Parker and how that's gonna mesh with the rest of the world he's in, the Avengers, his everyday lifestyle. Damn, we're not gonna be able to see any of that.
Damn, you see, money messes it up for everyone, including the fan. Think about those 8-year-old children crying, knowing that Spider-Man isn't gonna be out. Think about the grown 25-year-old men who are going to be crying because Spider-Man isn't out. Think about the grown 32-year-old men who are going to be crying.
I'm not 32 either. He went a little bit too high there.
No. You will be 32 when this movie's coming out.
Yo, But, okay, so if they use the character without making another movie, but they just put him into, like, other movies, would that even give him, like, is that even giving him justice or anything like that? Like, because I feel like he has a whole storyline.
Bruce Banner was justice?
Nah.
You think that was justice?
But the thing about Bruce Banner was like when Ed Norton, right?
Yeah.
He did that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. It was a big hype, but I don't think the hype was as big as what Spider-Man and Tom Holland was doing. It's not.
No.
So it was like taking away that. It was like, yo, where's another Hulk movie? And it was like, oh, okay, people forget about it easily, but no one's gonna forget about. Like, it just ended off with Spider-Man Far From Home doing mad big. The story's left at a huge cliffhanger. Like, yo, you can't just put him in another movie and he's on a mission with everybody else and never talk about how his world is doing. You know, that's gonna be so hard to do. It's not that I feel like Disney and MCU can't do that. I feel like they're like knocking it out the park with the way they're telling their stories and meshing it into like this whole saga story arcs. But damn, you really want to see that movie? There's gonna be mad, like, you know, people wanting and quenching that movie.
I'm one of those people.
Exactly.
I'm just very disappointed right now.
Disappointed with you, Sony. And Disney. Yo, Disney, maybe, like, I know, like, it's grimy, but, like, maybe I should have just took the full and just been like, all right, 10%. We'll take 10%. Just to get the movie done. Like, yo, we want that movie.
But how could you as Disney be like, okay, we'll take 10%? Because
they don't own the rights. They're not in the right way.
Knowing that when we produced it, we brought in $1.1 billion.
But they don't have the rights to it, though.
We are Marvel Studios.
Oh, they just own Marvel Studios. They don't own the entirety of Marvel, though.
No, that's
they just own the studios, yeah. So
I mean,
it's like, it's like they both were like.
Not that he owns Marvel. Stanley is
Stanley,
artist who works for Marvel.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just saying they could have just took the fall and been the bigger, smaller man. Like, they could have been the bigger person and be like, all right, we got to get this movie made.
Disney's track record is all about
profits.
From Disney Plus,
but for the good of mankind, to get this movie made.
From Disney Plus to Luke Cage,
understood,
to now,
understood. But for the good of mankind, they may have had to just take that fall and worked out.
I like what you're doing, Disney.
How we're not gonna get a Spider-Man 3.
You came into this world with your word and your balls, and you're not letting Sony play with either.
But we're not getting a Spider-Man 3.
Look, if that's
you got these big multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar, whatever. I don't know how much these companies value.
Disney's like, F it, boy.
I see that, and we're the one that's suffering. They're not suffering. Disney's going home to
Disney,
all that
at
bread.
the end of the day, whatever movie Disney releases, we're gonna go watch.
They are, but I'm still saying
the same can't be said for Sony, though.
I know, but now we're not gonna get a Spider-Man.
That's okay. We didn't get a Hulk, and we lived through it.
I mean, but Hulk wasn't as you didn't have the desire as much to see the Hulk
people's childhood.
sequel.
Hulk may have been more important than Spider-Man. Yes, I'll say it. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll say it.
I'm gonna agree with that.
Hulk, Wolverine, Captain America.
They were all big.
All characters who possibly were bigger than Spider-Man.
All big, but I mean, for the movie's sake, right now, the Hulk movie wasn't even reaching to the level of what Spider-Man Far From Home and
but that's because Marvel Studios didn't make that movie. Now, if Marvel Studios made a Hulk movie, would it have been as big as Spider-Man?
But it didn't happen.
I don't know.
Exactly, it didn't happen. We're talking about what we know. We're talking about what we know here.
So
we
with
know
what we
Spider-Man 3 was desired and demanded by many people. I feel like everybody forgot about a sequel to Hulk at this point in time. And I always think about that. I was like, damn, when are they going to give Hulk his own movie again?
I'll be thinking about that. Especially from Endgame to Infinity War. Infinity War and Endgame, you're like, whoa, what?
Hulk needs
what
his own
happened
movie.
to the Hulk?
Yeah, you want to see that Hulk movie. It's weird. They don't even think they announced any type of like TV show for their Disney Plus that's about to launch. Yeah. That's weird that they're not giving an explanation of that.
Yo, I'm out, B. I'm tired of being Hulk, fam. Get Edward Norton back.
He didn't even have to do much. He's like fucking CGI'd up OD. Well, I mean, I guess he's still CGI acting. Motion capture acting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Huh?
You know what, though? I will say this. If Disney and Sony don't come to an agreement, then they're missing out on billions of dollars.
They are.
And I don't think that they will miss out on billions of dollars. So they will work.
I do feel like they're going to work through something. There's going to be too many people that are demanding them to give MCU the right to get that movie back, to get that third movie going. What do you guys think at home, huh? What do you guys think? What's going to happen? You guys predict what's going to happen.
And don't try to get no petition signed. None of that. Okay?
They're going to do that. I'm starting it.
Because if I'm Sony, I'll be looking at that petition like,
yo, I'm creating a petition right now. I'm putting the link below. Actually, I may not do that. But yo, what do you guys think? What's gonna happen? Y'all leave your thoughts and concerns, because there's really a concern at this point in time, down below. We out. Cinema Geeks.